One of the mainstays of the Mazda lineup, besides the iconic Miata, is the CX-5. It's been part of the Mazda family since 2012 and has remained a strong offering in the crossover segment, thanks to its simple styling, well laid out interior, and what I consider class-leading driving dynamics. Today, Mazda reveals its latest iteration, the 2026 CX-5, which marks the model's move into its third generation. It falls in line with the rest of the family's styling, gains interior and safety tech, and provides a glimpse at even more changes to come. Mazda calls its design approach to the new CX-5 wearable gear. It still holds true to Mazda's Kodo design language that's been utilized for quite some time now. But this idea of wearable gear is inspired by what Mazda refers to as clothing that is both functional and stylish. I tell my wife that's why I buy so many Seiko watches, but she doesn't agree with me. With the CX-5, the idea here relates to Mazda delivering a car it claims is at home in the city and when you're off on an adventure. That concept might feel more on brand for a Land Rover product, but I get what Mazda is going for here. And the updated CX-5 certainly looks fine on the outside. The more aggressive headlights and upright grille flow nicely into the stout shoulder line. I also like the move to a Mazda text for the rear badge. I do wish Mazda would ditch the black wheels shown on this version here, but the automaker's Soul Red paint might just be the best red in the automotive industry. As happens on most updated vehicles, this latest CX-5 is also longer and wider. That leads, of course, into a cabin space with more room for you, your favorite people, and all your stuff. The door openings are also larger, so it should be easier to get in and out of. Backseat passengers get more legroom, the cargo area is larger, and the ambient lighting is a nice touch to help drive home the point that Mazda has been working hard to create a more premium vibe inside all of its vehicles. It's also attempting to bring them into the modern day, which is most clearly seen through the use of the optional 15.6-inch center display. It's the largest screen Mazda has ever squeezed into one of its instrument panels. This one is powered by Google built-in tech. There's no word on if this means Apple CarPlay and Android users are out of luck, but if you're a fan of all things Google, you'll enjoy the Google Assistant voice control, Google Maps, and all the stuff you can get on the Google Play Store. Lift the hood on the 2026 CX-5 and you'll find a familiar mill staring back at you. Mazda fits the car with its 2.5-liter Skyactiv G 4-cylinder engine. It delivers 187 horsepower, 185 pound-feet of torque, and is backed up by a 6-speed automatic gearbox. All-wheel drive is standard, which is a nice feature for the segment. More interesting, though, is the pending arrival of the CX-5 hybrid option. Mazda says it will join the lineup in 2027 and will pack the new Skyactiv Z powertrain with Mazda hybrid system tech. Per Mazda, this means both improved performance and greater fuel efficiency. It seems a bit silly not to launch with that version, as I suspect it could be a hot seller for the automaker. Perhaps current pricing on its production could prove costly and Mazda would prefer to launch with the more affordable version first. The reality is likely that the engine simply isn't ready yet. Either way, it will likely prove a popular option for CX-5 shoppers. The CX-50 currently offers a hybrid version, so I'm also surprised that Mazda doesn't make use of that powertrain until the Skyactiv Z is ready. Still, the CX-50 hybrid isn't using an in-house built powertrain, so Mazda would likely like to move away from that. Plus, the added weight of that model reduces the driving enjoyment that a brand is known for delivering. It would be nice to see the 2.5 turbo offered, however. That one does up the performance figures and driver happiness quite a bit in the CX-50. Apparently, however, the take rate for the turbo is low relative to the other powertrains offered on the CX-50, so that means no turbo for the CX-5, sadly. Regardless, it's a good-looking vehicle that doesn't need a massive styling overhaul, so it didn't get one. The interior looks nicely laid out with more room than ever, and I'm very curious to learn more about that hybrid powertrain coming in 2027, as well as the price of this updated CX-5. So stay tuned for more about the all-new CX-5 in the coming months and years.